here I am in Croatia, just hanging out on a $4 million super yacht with about 30 people, and more than half of them are millionaires. But do you know what I like more than hanging out on super yachts in Croatia and spending time with people that are more successful than me? It's chasing my dreams and hitting my goals. So I'm filming this video today just to talk a little bit about how I got to this place and how I ended up here. So the first thing that I want to talk about is going to be self-awareness. So I think where it all begins is in your mind, deciding for yourself what it is that you really want and being honest about where things are at. So if you don't actually tell the truth to yourself and embrace what your goals really are and define what it is that you want, you're going to end up selling yourself short. And most people have a voice in their head that's just telling them that whatever it is that they think they want, they shouldn't have, or that it simply might not be possible. The very beginning of my journey, I want to remind you guys, started off with moving to a new city with zero friends, zero connections, and not a clue where to begin. But one thing that I did know is that eventually this is where I wanted to be. So it began by self-awareness of all of my shortcomings and bottlenecks. And that's what life is. Life is just a series of progressive improvement on a step-by-step basis. So if you're bad at starting conversations with people, or if you think that you're not an interesting person, or if you think that you need to improve, you know where you need to start. You know what you need to do. You know what you want. And what I did was I began by taking a look at what was stopping me in the moment, what was my current bottleneck, and I dove in on that subject 100% all in. So when I wasn't comfortable starting conversations with people, I spent all of my free time watching YouTube videos, reading books, doing research, and solving for that problem. And once that problem is solved, you get good and you move on, the next problem occurs. It's a series of bottlenecks, and self-awareness is really key. So that's the first point that I want to make is you know what you want deep down, and you know what's stopping you, and you know what you need to work on. It's a matter of taking that seriously and then executing. Now, the next thing was my discovery around where to spend my time and what's going to give me the greatest ROI to achieve my goals. Some people say that it's in the gym. Some people say that it's focusing on finances and money. Some people say it's developing your social skills. Most guys are spending 90% of their time racking their brain trying to figure out how they can attract a woman that they like. Well, what I'm here to tell you is that from my perspective, up here on this $4 million boat that I can't afford to be on, your greatest ROI for your time is going to be in developing a strong social network. It's going to give you the cheat code to the rest of the problems that you think you have. And you don't even have to be that good at it. You can be an average looking guy. You can have an average income. But if you have a intention, right? And if your reticular activator system, right, your selective focus, if what you spend your time concerning yourself with is who you're friends with, who you're connected to, who you spend time with, and that's your main primary focus, I promise you that majority of your other problems with women, finances, and lifestyle will become resolved. And this is living proof. You have to remember, I dreamt about this. I dreamt about being here, and it wasn't that long ago. So design your life around your selective focus. Where your selective focus goes, your energy flows. Now, the last thing that I want to say is that you need to get help. You need to hire a mentor. You need to pay for courses. You need to, at the very, very, very least, spend your mornings and your evenings reading books and watching YouTube. So education, information is what's going to bridge the gap between your current skill set and your bottlenecks versus what you need to develop. So if I had the ability to pay somebody just to spend time on a Zoom call and talk to them, get their take and get their perspective, if I had the ability to pay somebody who was exactly where I wanted to be, I would have done that a very, very, very long time ago. And I did do that through a series of all kinds of different mentors in sales and in dating. There wasn't really anybody talking about how to get around successful people and design a lifestyle around adventure, travel, opportunity, and dating. So that's why I designed myself. I decided after I made my transformation to fill that gap. And so that is exactly what I'm here to do. So for whoever's watching this video, you say you need to be honest with yourself about what you want. And when you say that you want it, prove it to yourself that you actually want it by reaching out to me and asking one single question. That's it. Ask me a question. If you're not asking questions, then you're either lying to yourself about what you want, and you don't really want what you say you want, or you're lying about how bad you want it. So that's my challenge to you. Reach out to me on Instagram, New City Mastery. Ask me your single biggest question about lifestyle, social circle, networking, dating. Take a step, take an action. You have access now to information I did not have. So if you want to get somewhere similar to a location like this, find me on Instagram, New City Mastery. Send me a message. Let me know what questions you are, man. I'll talk to you then. Peace out.